Hello everyone, this is our hotel management system presentation. The member of our team is me, Zhang Ruoyu, Eddie, Deng Jieyang, Duan Ran, Wei Yiran, Wu Mengxuan. And this is our teamwork. Wu Mengxuan is responsible for main menu page. Me and Wu Mengxuan are responsible for employee part. Deng Jieyang and Duan Ran are responsible for administrator part. Eddie and Wei Yiran are responsible for customer part.
First, let's talk about the main function. The main purpose of the main function is to integrate scattered functions together. Function calls to realize the use of different functions by the core on the screen. This call will first load the room data from the file and then let the user make a selection. The functions corresponding to different numbers selected by the user will also be different. Assume that when the user selects 1, it will jump to the admin menu function and then perform the operation. Later, we will introduce in detail in the function for selecting 1, 2, and 3 respectively. When the user selects 4, the user will exit the entire system and save the room information entered when using the system to the file. The main function will also make judgments on ambiguous situations. For example, when the users enter a number other than 1 to 4, the main function will remind the user that the input is wrong and re-enter it, while one represents well true is the key to achieve re-entry. Next, I will introduce to you the functions of loading room data from files and saving room information to files. Load room from files function contains the parsing, file reading logic, and data sortage process. This function mainly consists of two parts. In data processing function, it uses fill and the for open to open the file room's text in read-only mode. If the file opening file, it will print an error information and exit the function. In the section, it uses loops through the file and uses fscan to parse each line of data and store it in the corresponding position of the room arrow, and it sets the cleaning status escalate equal to 1 by default to optimize customer service. As the number of loops increases, the number of rooms also increases, but it can't exceed the maximum number of rooms. The lower left corner is the result stored in the array. Next, let's move on to the next point, save room from the file. The room to file function is also consists of two parts. In file opening and error handling function, it uses the fopen function to open the room text file in write mode. It says that later after the file name determine the mode in which the file is opened, but if the file cannot be opened, print an error message and terminate the operation in next part. It iterates through the array of rooms and formats the information for each room as text. It writes different information into file in different tabs. For example, room number is in the integrate, room tabs is in the string, and so on. The last line closes the file is also able to make sure to realize the form results after writing. You also can see the lower left corner is the example. Okay, let's introduce other function to you.
My name is Zhang Ruoyu. The next slide is about the employee identity, menu function, and practical key function. The first one is the flowchart of the employee menu and employee registration and login function. This flowchart mainly shows that users select the employee identity from the main page menu, then enters the employee menu and choose the registration function or the login function. And to continue to run the program or after registration to come back to the main page menu. Then is the employee register function. The employee register function is the entry point of the system. During the registration, the system first checks if the employee database has space. by comparing the employee count with the max employees. If space exists, the user enters an ID. The system then travels existing record via for loop in the employees array to check for the ID duplication. If duplicate, the register is false. Only with a unique ID can the user enter the name and department info, which store in the array, and the employee count increase. Then is the employee login function. The employee login function is very crucial. After the employee enter the ID, the system will also search in the employees array using a for loop. By looping to comparing the input ID with the ID of each employee record in the array. If a matching ID is found, it will not only display a welcome message but also call corresponding function. Here, a stream CMP function is used to currently compare the department name stream to determine the menu to be called, ensuring that employee can enter the operation interface that confirms to their authority. If the input ID doesn't exist, the system will clearly promote that the login has flopped. Then is the front desk menu function flowchart. The front desk menu function uses a loop and switch to provide a clear operation for the front desk employees. But the case 4 is a bit different. User enter the name of the customer whose reservation is to be modified, then to search for the customer record in the array storing the customer information. If found, the modify customer reservation function will be called. If the corresponding customer is not found, a promo message will be output to inform the users. Then is the customer check-in process. It's rather complex. The front desk employee first enter the room number. The system uses a for loop and if judgment statement to determine whether the room exists and is available. If not, a corresponding promote message will be output. Only the room exists and is available can employee continue to enter the information of the customers and record again in the room array to update its is available field to 0, indicating that the room has been occupied. At the same time, the system checks whether the customer database is full. If not, the customer information will be stored in the array. Then is the customer checkout function is equally important. After the employee enters the room number, the system searches for the corresponding customer record. If found, it will first output the name of the customer and update is available field to 1. Then a loop, the subsequent customer record are moved one by one forward to override the record of the customer who is checking out. Finally, the system promotes that the customer has checked out successfully. If the corresponding customer record is not found, a promote message will be output. My part is end. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, the remaining two staff positions are cleaner and finance. First, I will analyze the main menu of cleaner. In cleaner function, when the user selects one, it uses a loop to determine whether the room needs cleaning and then outputs the room to the cleaner for cleaning. It also passes the information of whether cleaning is needed by changing the value of the function stored in the structure. This part of the function allows users to get the room cleaning status through simple menu options and improve cleaning efficiency and avoid omissions. When the cleaner has cleaned up the garbage, select 2. The system will automatically run 2 to mark the rooms that have been cleaned and loop again to update the is clean status of the corresponding room to 1. That means cleaned and store it in the file. Looking at the code, if the cleaning staff enters a room number that doesn't exist in the hotel, it will output that the room is not found. This part of the function allows users to simply enter the room number to complete the status update and ensure real-time synchronization of room information. When the user selects the function will exit the cleaner interface and return to the employee menu. But if the user doesn't select 3 digits, the system will ask you to re-enter and return to the cleaner menu. You can also see from the flowchart the different results after different choices. Alright, let's turn to the finance function. In finance function, when the user selects one, it uses loop to determine whether the room user entered exists and find the corresponding room information, calculates the time of and covers the data type to obtain the stay time, and calculates the length of stay and the room price to arrive at the final bill. Finally, it provides customer information for the subsequent output of the customer amount. If not found equal to 1, is used to handle the situation where the room is not found. When calculating the bill, we need to use the function to calculate the stay time. This function converts a string to an integer based on check-in and check-out time, calculates year, month, and day, returns stay time for bill calculation. The total price is the room unit price time the stay time. It improves efficiency and the calculator's data time fiction can generate detailed bill to enhance communication between customers and the finance personnel. When you enter to you exit the finance mail and return to the employee menu. If you enter something else, you will be returned to the finance menu and to enter it again. You can still see all the above steps in the flowchart on the screen. I finished implementing the function and the features that the two employees can use. Thank you.
Hello, good morning, everyone. My name is Deng Jiang. Today, I'm excited to walk you through the key functionality of our hotel management system project. This system has been designed to streamline hotels' operations, making it easier for both staff and customers to interact with various hotels quite efficiently. Our system focuses on two primary areas: managing employee information and handling customer interactions through an interactive menus. Each feature is carefully crafted to provide clarity, ease of use, and robust functionalities. First of all, let's see the employee information management. This functionality is to fill the employee information list of employees' IDs, names, and department. If no employee data exists, you will display no employee registered yet. Let's see the code on the screen. The view employee information functions display a formatted tables of employee data and including IDs, names, and department. It uses a loop to traverse the employee area and outputs each entry with proper manager. If no employees are registered, it shows a friendly message to indicate this. The function ensures clarity and readability, making it easy for users to view the employee information. You can see the flow chart. You can input a few employee information. If the employee area is empty, it will return the menu. If the employee area is not empty, it will print all information about the employee. The next part is the customer information and the menu. This function will display customer names, rooms, numbers, phone number, checking, and checking days. First of all, let's see the customer information. This function provide customer to see the menu to choose which choice they want. View my reservations, modify reservations, request cleaning supplies. view, book room, cancel booking, and log out. You can see the switch choice. This element of the customer menu function handles different customer reservation reality option based on the user's input. It uses a switch statement to match the inputs and calls corresponding function to perform specific task. Next is the case file. This function, this code handles the book room functionalities in the customer menus. It allows the user to input customer details such as name, room number, phone number, check-in, and checkout dates. After collecting the information, it initializes the customer status as no check-in and with no cleaning required. If the customer database has space, the new customer is added to areas and the reserve function is called. If the database is full, an error message will be displayed. And finally is the code. This code handles the cancel booking function in the customer menus. It first checks if there are any active booking. If so, the user is priority to convert the consumption. Upon confirmation, the corresponding room is marked as available and in need of cleaning, and the customer's record is removed from the database by decrements in the customer code. If there are no booking or the cancellations, is important. Fundamental messages are displayed. The logout choice will be displayed. The finally is the flow chart you can see on the screen. It has the six or seven choice. My part is over. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Duanran. Now, let me introduce my part to you. I will discuss my part from three aspects: information, code explanation, and flowchart. Now, let us see the first part. With the development of science and technology, hotel management has stronger and stronger requirements for intelligence. Therefore, we want to design a system to help hotel employees improve management efficiency and make it convenient for customers to use. We designed this system to facilitate the hotel management staff and check customer needs, which improve their work efficiency. On the customer side, it is convenient for customers to book rooms and check hotel information. Now it's the first part, code explanation. The first one is view list and the information of accommodation. This code is used to view the status of hotel rooms. It displays various information about the rooms. First, it prints the table header and column names like room number, type, floor, price, and available and claimed. Then the code looks through all the registered rooms and prints the details of each room, such as room number, type, floor, price, availability, and cleanliness. If no rooms are rejected, the program shows a message: no rooms are currently rejected. Finally, it prints a separator line to end the table. The next is record accommodation information. This code is for registering a new customer. If the customer database is full, it means customer count has reached the maximum limit. We can see customer count is available as on the first line. The system will display the message customer database is full. If there is space, the program will proceed with the new customer registration process. The customer's information includes name, room number, phone number, check-in date, and check-out date. All these details are entered by the user and stored in a new customer structure. Next is the flowchart. We can see the first flowchart on the left side. When we input the view room status, it will print table headers, columns, and separated. Then it judges if the room array is empty. If it's not empty, it will print all information about the room. And if it's empty, it will back to the main menu. And we can see the flowchart on the right side. When we enter all customer information, it will print customer registered successfully. For the code, I think it has something to improve and also have some advantages. The first advantage is use of structures for data management. Both rooms and customers are arrays of structures, making it easier to manage room and customer information in an organized way. The structures allow related data like room number, type, and price to be encapsulated together, making the code more efficient and organized. The next advantage is concise and clear input and output. The user input process is intuitive, and the program outputs room status or customer information clearly, making it easy for users to view and understand. It also has something to improve. For example, input validation and error handling. Currently, the code does not validate the user input for correctness. For example, the room number, phone number, or data format might not be valid, and the program should check if the input is valid. So the suggestion is add error checks for each input to ensure the data is correct, preventing crashes or logical errors. The next is improve readability and maintainability. The code repeats similar scanf statements to gather customer information, making it a bit lengthy. So my suggestion is extract the input process into a separate function to simplify the code and improve maintainability. That's all for my part. Thank you for your listening.
Hello everyone, my name is Wei Yiran and I will introduce my task, customer menu. This code defines a function named customer menu and related helper functions, which are used to implement customer-related functionalities in a hotel management system. This is the main menu function that interacts with customers. Customer can perform various operations such as viewing reservations, modifying reservations, requesting cleaning service, and so on. The functionality is implemented using the while loop and the switch statement, and the loop continues until the user chooses to exit. Now it prints the menu options for the user to choose for. The user inputs an integer to select an option. My part includes three functions: view reservation, modify reservation, and request cleaning service. For case 1, the view customer reservation function displays detailed information about the customer's reservation. And here is the flowchart. For case 2, the function takes a single parameter, customer. This is a pointer to a customer structure which represents the reservation details of a customer. By passing the pointer, the function can directly modify the data within the customer structure in memory. The scanf function captures the input provided by the user and updates the checkout date field of the customer structure. This directly modifies the checkout date in the memory location pointed to by the customer pointer. The function modifies the checkout date field over a specific customer structure. The use of pointers ensures that changes are directly reflected in the original customer data without needing to return any value. And here is the output. Is the flow chart. Okay, 3. The customer accepts the one parameter, a pointer to a customer structure, which allows the function to directly modify the customer's data in memory. This line accesses the request cleaning field of the customer structure pointed to by customer using the arrow operator. It sets the value of request cleaning to 1, indicating that the customer has requested a cleaning service. This prints a message to the console. Cleaning service requested successfully. And this is the output. It informs the user or operator that the cleaning service request has been successfully registered. And here is the flow chart. In this page is the whole flow chart of my parts. We can see here is the 3 functions. So that's all my part. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Eddie Chong, and today I will explain the functionality and technical implementation of the feature outlined in this system. The system is designed to handle tasks like viewing bill, booking room, and canceling reservation efficiently. I will also discuss the supporting data structure and logic that make this functionality possible. Let's get started. The first one is the option 4, View Bill. First, let us discuss option 4, View Bill. This feature allows customers to see their details bill. Here is how it works. The first one is header printing. A clear header title customer bill is generated for readability. The second one is room matching. The system searches through the room database to match the customer room number. If a match is found, it retrieves details such as customer name, room type, example deluxe and standard types, or the room price per night, and check-in and check-out date. And the next section is stay duration calculation. The calculate stay duration function processes the check-in and check-out date. It reads this date into years, months, and days using a parallelizing function. The system calculates the total stay duration by converting years, months, and days different into days. The room price is multiplied by the total stay duration to calculate the total bills. If no room is found, matching the customer input, the system notifies them immediately. This process ensures clarity and accuracy, giving the customer a seamless experience when viewing their bill. The next is option 5, book room. Next, let us look at the option 5, book room, which handles room reservation. This feature is implemented as follows. The display available room. The system lists all available rooms by checking the is availability flag. And the room selection and validation. Customer can select a room number which the system validates to ensure it exists and is available. And next one is the reservation details. Once validated, the system asks for check-in and check-out date, which are stored in the customer structure. The room status update. The selected room is availability marked as false and if its cleaner status is updated to require cleaning. The room number is assigned to the customer record. A success message is displayed to confirm the reservation. This functionality ensures efficient room management and prevent error in booking through semantic checks. The next option is option 6, cancel booking. Option 6. Cancel booking is crucial for managing cancellation efficiently. The system first verifies if there are any active bookings by checking the customer count variable. If no booking exists, it informs the user and exists. If booking exists, the system asks the customer to confirm the cancellation by entering 1 for yes or 0 for no. And the cancelling process, if confirmed the system update, the room status setting is available to true and requiring cleaning to false. The customer record is removed by decreasing the customer count variable, effectively deleting the latest booking. If the customer chooses not to cancel, the process terminates without making any change. This process ensures cancellation are handled seamless, maintaining data accuracy and customer convenience. And the last option 7 is lookout. Lookout is simple but essential. It allows the user to access the customer menu and return to the main menu. The function terminates by returning control the main program loop, ensuring the system is ready for the next operation. And next one is the supporting data structure. Now let's look at the underlying data structure that supports this operation. First one is room structure. It holds room details such as number, height, price, availability, and cleanliness. The room next room array store all the room in the system. And the second one is customer structure. It contains customer details like name, phone number, room number, and check-in or check-out date. The customer make customer array keep track of all active reservation. And the next one is the global variable. Room count tracks the total number of room, while customer count tracks active customer. This variable ensures smooth management of data during various operations. This structure and variable provide a solid foundation for the system functionality, ensuring reliability and scalability. In summary, this system has been designed with efficient logic and robust data structure to provide users with features like viewing bill, booking room, and cancelling reservation. This function has been implemented with accuracy, user convenience, and data integrity in mind. Thank you for your attention.
Next part is our project development demonstration. So first we choose the identity. The first one, administrator. You can see the menu of them. And because there's no employee and customer register right now, so we just choose the option 1 and 4. You can see the room number, room type, room floor, room price, if it's available and if it's cleaned. And then we choose the number 4 to record the accommodation information. Customer name A, room number 1112, and customer phone 1234, and check-in date and check-out date. It shows that customer registered successfully. So then we view the customer information. You can see the customer that we register right now. And then we just log out. Choose the employee identity. We just register 3 employee with the 3 different department. First one, as a front desk. The second one as a cleaner. The third one as a finance. And then we just back to the main menu and choose the administrator to task the option 3. You can see the 3 employee that we register right now, and then we just log out. To test the employee function, we first log in with the front desk. You can see the some function of the front desk employee. So because the function is too much, I want to talk about it very deep. So we can just show you the checking customer function. We're checking a new customer, like the room number 113. and customer name is H. Phone number 5678, and then the check-in date. Okay, that shows checked very successfully. So we use the checkout customer, row number 113, and then we use the number 3. You can see the customer we just check in and check out, so there's no record of them. And then we log out. And back to the main menu. And choose the hotel customer. There's only one customer now, so the system will default you are that one, like the A. So then we can view our reservation. And then to request for the cleaning service, we just input a 3. And then they shows that very successfully. So then we view the view. You can see the total price, the date, and the type. And then we just log out. And also choose the hotel employee. And then we log in with the cleaner. We can view the cleaning task. That shows that room 112 needs clean, and then we choose number 2. We marked 112 is cleaned, and then we mark it clean. So then we just log out and register as the finance. Sorry because the ID about the finance is wrong. We just try it again. Because we choose the number 1, so we just choose the number 2. View the bill room number. Because 112. That shows the bill of the room 112. So the basically function of our project has been displayed. So our project demonstration is end. Thank you.